Okay, so I just uploaded that one from my webcam about the guy and the thing, so I had to come back. I just finished watching the video about sex being satanic. Alright, here is where I put my point. You're right. Bad sex is bad sex. Guys, if you don't know, and for those youngsters who are just going into the sex thing, you better darn well make sure you learn as much about the female form inside and out, how it works, what you can do to pleasure your wife in a marriage, especially if you are a Christian and you are trying to live the life right. Not those hypocritical Christians out there who say one thing and do the other, or for those Christians who, yes, they've tried and for whatever reason they wind up not keeping their virtue. But for those who are coming into that sphere, that new chapter in their life, you better make sure you know some things, right? Yes, you might not be too sure how to do certain things, but you can work that out between you and your wife. Secondly, relating to how the marriage, the institution of marriage was instituted. Did you know marriage was a contract? It's a contract, right? And as part of that contract, sex is part of that contract. Alright? Sex is a part of that contract. So you thinking that you're just going to go say your vows and everything, and you're saying everything to that one person, a crowd of witnesses inside the church. No, you're saying it in front of God, and it's a contract. If you were Jewish, they take it seriously. It's a contract. A Jewish man and woman, they know that when they enter a marriage, they know that the marriage is a contract. The things that they say that they're going to abide by within the marriage, that's a contract. Okay? And sex is part of that contract. And if the Jewish man or woman is not able, or it's more so on the man, I believe, but if that man is not able to satisfy that woman, that is grounds for divorce. And that ain't no joke. For all you people who've been through divorce, for you children who's been through divorce, that is a serious thing. You cannot have your partner and you don't know how to satisfy them. And if you don't know, you better darn well go out and get yourself some information and learn. Right? And for those who using sex as a weapon, that's not right. Don't be doing that. That's selfishness. The Bible talks about a young man, right? He got married to a woman, and for whatever reason he died. And at that time, in Jewish custom, if the brother died and he has younger brothers, okay, that brother had to marry the wife so that the family name doesn't die with that brother. And because of the selfishness, the man would go into his wife now, have sexual relations, right? And as part of that, he was supposed to provide her with an heir, with a child, so that the family name would continue. And he would spill his seed, the Bible says, on the ground. And God did not like that. And God killed him. He had another brother. That brother did the same thing. He died. One other brother as well, I believe. And he also died. So eventually the woman, she got to her old age, no heir. So the family name died. All because of the stupidness and the selfishness of only wanting their own pleasure, because you don't love the woman. You don't want your seed to go through that woman. And also because you just want to look about your own pleasure, you don't want to make sure that the woman is absolutely 100% happy. Girls, you know what I'm talking about. When the man ain't doing it right, especially if you know you love the person, you don't want to tell them nothing, right? Behind closed doors, you're there with your friends. Like, listen, man, this brother is not doing the thing, man. He ain't moving right. The wine will now go good. So, guys, you have no more excuses. There's a wealth of information on YouTube. There's loads of books. There's the library. You know, you can go everywhere, and obviously you've got your close family and friends. Go and talk to some experienced family members that you can trust, that you feel quite close to, and say, this is the issue. Have you ever been through it? Trust me, 9 times out of 10 there's people in your family that's been through that, and they can tell you what to do. And if it's a medical issue, get your backside to the doctor. Don't sit there with it because you're embarrassed. Enough said.